The leaves are falling, the fog is nearing, and the cold is chilling. The fall season has commenced, and so has the spooky season.
It's time for Halloween. Don't come to my house or else I'll suck your dick.
With just 1 month away from Halloween, a lot of stuff can happen week after week. This week, we're gonna be talking about and exploring a certain horror cartoon that probably many of you have never heard of. I'm talking about Archie's Weird Mystery. But if that show doesn't ring a bell, let me just tell you, you've been missing out in a lot.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Because Archie's Weird Mystery is a severely underrated horror TV cartoon show. That's a long name. Because it mixes in things that I've seen before, but Archie's Weird Mystery just perfects it. It's combining the mystery and horror element, but with a tinge of stupidity.
You eat all my beans, nigga!
And they just mix it in well so good that it just creates a masterpiece. But before we watch an episode of Archie's Weird Mystery, I would like to introduce you to the characters of this wonderful Scooby-Doo bootleg show. Because that's basically what it is. It's like a Temu version of Scooby-Doo, but somehow it's even better. And our first character is Archie, the main character, who's basically Fred. I mean, the only difference is that Fred loves nets and Archie loves mystery and horror, which is also what Fred likes. So at the end of the day, they're both the same. They also have another key difference. Archie's stupid and Fred is, oh, he's also stupid. Dude, like, they're just copying us. What the fuck? Ah, but here's the difference. Archie has 2 girlfriends and Fred has 2 girlfriends? What? No, he has one. But yes, you heard it correctly, he has 2 girlfriends. I'll get to that in a moment. The next character is Jughead. Jughead is like the dumb friend that the main character has that is just in the series to make the main character look smarter even though he's actually stupid, but having this character makes him look even the slightest bit smarter.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Jughead is basically Shaggy. That's Jughead, but I do believe that he is smarter than Archie. Then we have our girl over here, Veronica. She's one of Archie's 2 girlfriends. She has black hair, has the same old blue dress every goddamn episode. She's basically the Daphne of this show. Veronica, well, she's a little bit dumb. She's a bit of an airhead. She's a rich girl.
She's very self-centered, very egotistical. She's a brat. She wants all the attention to herself. And it's the most annoying goddamn thing of all.
Then we have Betty. She's another one of Archie's girlfriends. She has blonde hair, has the same old red dress, same stories. And she's a pretty smart individual, pretty intelligent. She's kind of like Velma, except not really. She's like she's closer to what Daphne is. Then we have our boy Reggie over here. He's the sickest character. Just kidding. He's the most annoying fucking character right next to Veronica. He's basically a useless character. His whole character is just to take Betty and Veronica away from Archie, because he wants a harem and Archie's getting all the girls, but he wants all the girls, and that's basically his whole character for the rest of the series. Then we have our Velma of the crew, who's who the fuck is this guy? I don't remember his name. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember his name. But he creates cool gadgets, and he's a scientist in the high school where Archie is at. That's it. He's useless other than that. And now that I've introduced all these useless characters, let's wipe our eye boogers. And let's start watching the first episode of this amazing show titled Attack of the Killer Spuds. Oh boy, I bet what's gonna happen in this episode. I do wonder. So we start off the episode with our boy Jughead over here eating some popcorn right next to his doggo, sitting on this old ass couch, stinky ass couch, watching some television, as Archie over here is trying to persuade him to get his ass off the sofa and go touch some grass. And Jughead respectfully and calmly replied, "Archie, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here. Who invited you in my house? Get the fuck out." A few movies, 12 hours, and a couple farts later, Jughead finally goes outside with Archie, but not to breathe some fresh air, to collect the shitty prize at the radio station, cause he won a reward for watching movies. How the fuck does that make sense? Anyways, they walking into the radio station, and Archie just points, "Hey, look, there's your prize. It's a potato." And then Jughead starts complaining, and for some reason Archie's face starts malfunctioning. Look, I'm gonna be honest, that potato is the most sus potato I've ever fucking seen, and I've seen some badass potatoes before. And also the receptionist looks like she's high on some meth. Just listen to her speaking.
Why, it's a lucky potato for a lucky couch potato.
But anyways, they just take the potato and leave, and the receptionist starts walking like a zombie to a hidden room in which she says the following.
I knew you'd like that, Master. I knew you'd like that a lot.
Not only does he sound like Stephen Hawking when he starts glitching out, but I'm afraid that the creature might be the devil. But then we go back to Jughead's house, in which Archie is still trying to argue with Jughead, talking about actually Jughead, seeing a lot of television, it's actually kind of bad for you. And then Jughead's like, fuck you, Archie, leave, get the fuck out of here, the door's wide open. And that's what Archie does, he leaves. Oh yeah, and the dog gets touched by the potato.
But what the hell?
But it's clear that bro should have listened to Archie, because later that night, the potato would grow roots and would start touching him.
What?
Now, I just gotta say, Jughead is so stupid, his reaction time is so slow that he didn't even sense or see that some fucking roots were coming after him. God knows what the potato did to him that night. Why did he grab his nose like that? I still can't get over it. And his scream, that scream, man, it haunts me. It haunts me. Then after Jughead was touched all night by the potato monster, I see one of the dumbest things I have seen in this show so far, and I'm barely 5 minutes in the episode. Archie, Betty, and some other dude enter the diner, and they're like, man, Jughead's been seeing television all day, man, he's not touching grass. And Betty's like, he's a couch potato, or whatever. And then they find Jughead inside a pot, looking devious as hell. Archie's like, yo, what's wrong with you, Jughead? Why are you in a pot? And Jughead's like, it's dirt, Archie. Dirt is rich in nutrients that is absorbed through the feet. You wanna touch my feet, Art? Hey, yo, what the fuck? That guy's like kind of a creep, don't you think, Veronica? Yeah. My guy really just launched himself at the table just because they were eating fried potatoes. And then he just storms out of the store after creating a whole mess, just handing potatoes to everybody. And everybody acts like an NPC because the moment that he gives them the raw potato, they just either store it in their bag or just hold it like dumbasses. And after that weird situation, Archie goes on a date with Betty. He's like, oh damn, Jughead, he's acting weird. I'm really worried of his mental health state. Also him, I'm gonna go on a date with Betty today and I don't give a fuck. That's W friend behavior. W friend behavior. Fuck yeah. And he starts acting all shy, bitching around that, oh, should I put my arm around her? And she's like, I hope he puts his arm around me. And just the interaction is so awkward and weird. I just gotta show you.
Popcorn?
Sure, thanks.
Oh, too anxious. I scared him off.
Was that a signal?
Was that a signal? What do you think, stupid? And what do you mean you scared him off? You were literally the one that magnetized out of his space. This makes no sense. But this literally went on for 1 or 2 minutes trying to figure out, oh, is he gonna put his arm around me? Until, you know, the potato started growing limbs, started to cuddle Betty right in front of Archie. Like, goddamn, man, you have no game whatsoever that a potato's winning you. Also, what do his arms feel like? Do they feel like noodles? Because these are roots grabbing onto her. She's supposed to be the smart one and is simultaneously sometimes stupid. Anyways, the potato seizes control of Betty, and each time that a potato seizes control of a person, they just have this dumbass face. I don't know why, and also it's disgusting because the potato grows. It kind of gives me Cell vibes because it's like sucking out energy, I guess, from the host and making the potato grow. It's disgusting. But Archie's able to rescue Betty, and they run out of there and they go back to Jughead because they're like, he must be the one that started everything since he got the potato. And so they go and they see that he's also enveloped in these roots, and Betty has a masterful plan on how to solve this.
I don't know, but I'm gonna call the police.
2 things, Betty. One, how exactly are the cops supposed to help you in this situation? Oh yeah, 9/11. My friend bought an alien potato that's growing roots and mind controlling us and creating doppelgangers that are trying to kill us all. Please come and help. Like, what? And second, why you gotta throw that ass up, Betty? Why you gotta throw that ass up? You didn't have to. But then again, this is also gonna become the most clicked through part of the video. So I don't know why you did that, but you did that. And then just when you think that stupidity is at its highest in this episode, things get more stupid. She gets shocked because Jughead was right behind her and she trips and falls.
What is wrong with you?
Then Archie's like, that's not Jughead. Yeah, that's not Jughead, stupid. Come on, dude. You're too slow at this. And fake Jughead start talking about the potato religion and how they have a potato king that has a radio tower that's about to make every single potato in the town turn into potato alien soup or whatever the fuck. Archie just books it out of there, gets on his car and starts leaving towards his diner to see if he can find somebody that can help him through this crazy situation. But literally everybody in the diner is a potato zombie with up faces, saying stuff like, you should become one with the potato. And he's like, nah, and then he gets back in his car and starts driving out of there. And he gets jump scared by Velma, man version, that was in his car, just chilling. He almost crashes, all for the Velma guy to tell him basically that he knows that the potatoes are turning into zombie potatoes because there's a radio tower out there that's transmitting this type of potato zombie disease using the frequency. And so they need to find where the tower is. And Archie's like, I know where it is, it's at the TV station. So they go to the TV station and they find the radio tower, but before they can get up there, they get surrounded by a bunch of potato zombies. By the way, may I say, these guys are dumbasses and incompetent because it's not even that many potato zombies. By the way, they don't even walk fast. I don't even know how the f they got here to begin with so fast. And they just start launching potatoes at them as they're running away. The scientist gets turned into a potato zombie and it is up to Archie to get all the way up there and turn it off. And he does get up there. And Reggie tries to backshot him, but that does not work on our boy Archie. And ups the frequency by 1000%, making everybody go back into a potato. And literally saving everybody that's manipulated by the potato zombie. And of course, just like any other anime, when the goons are taken care of, the main villain appears. And so it did. The potato UFO ship came over to defeat Archie himself. For some reason, they're just so infatuated with Riverdale and Archie for some reason. I don't know, dude. It's a small town. Why would you go there? But anyways, the male Velma says to Archie to turn on the dish and to turn up the frequency to the max to literally bake those potatoes. And so he does. He bakes the ship up and they leave. And that's how Archie and male Velma defeated the potato zombie epidemic. Literally one of the most stupidest episodes I've seen of Archie, and this is literally the first episode. Overall though, I think it is a funny show, a very interesting show. There's a lot of parts in every episode that are exactly like this, where it's just weird, where you just think, why would a writer write this? Well, this is the 2000s, baby. Writing was different back then. Like and subscribe if you like this video. I will continue to upload more horror-related videos in the near future. If you liked Archie's Weird Mystery, maybe I'll make another video in the future. Maybe, dude. And I'll see you guys next time.